Let's see what's good with Top of the Rock, one of the best views in New York City. There's also a few other cool things to do inside this iconic New York City building. Let's take a look. First, we went under Rockefeller Center to 5 Acres to have some cocktails. I had the Raspberry Pound. Great cocktail. Bar food was also incredible, unique twist on classics. All right, so now we're gonna do a tour of the Rockefeller Center area, learn all about the history and all the architecture. I'm so excited.
Put here in 1933 by an artist named Barry Faulkner, and at the time they thought radio was going to be mostly educational, and that's what this is supposed to show us, how new media is going to send new ideas to the audiences listening at home.
Then we learned about one of two holdout buildings where two Irish American bar owners refused to sell their property over to Rockefeller. And inside the former Holland House 10 Rockefeller Plaza, we saw this amazing mural called The History of Transportation. There's art everywhere in Rockefeller Center, and this tour really helped me notice it. Then we learned about the Atlas sculpture, which initially pissed off the Catholic Church at St. Patrick's Cathedral. And then going into the lobby of 30 Rockefeller Center, you're met with the amazing mural that actually replaced a very controversial mural made by Diego Rivera. For the main attraction, we're going all the way to the top of the rock, and wow! Oh, behold the views of New York City. I just love this perfect time. You get to see the transition of New York City from daytime to nighttime, and it's awesome seeing both of them. It feels like you have your own personal balcony to the views of Central Park. It's the only observation deck where you can see Central Park in its full glory. So here's a huge beam in order to replicate that photo that is famous of the workers constructing here 30 Rock. Let's take a photo, shall we? Behold the Rainbow Room, one of the most iconic New York City landmarks that most people don't get to see. It's about 90 years old, and it's one of the few indoor venues that's actually a New York City landmark. The wood base right here that's actually moving is original, and people like Frank Sinatra and Judy Garland have stepped right here, which is so epic to think about. And I love the echo. You could just imagine Frank Sinatra singing here, New York, New York. Wow. Beautiful chandelier, look at that. You could just imagine all the parties here in the heyday of the 1960s, 70s, and also with all the views of New York City. This was an epic adventure. Stay curious, my friends.